Hey guys, I'm finally here to do my book haul. It has been long awaited. I mentioned it multiple times, and finally I have all my books here. I visited several used bookstores, purchased things online, used and new. So it's just taken me a while to get them all, and I'm finally buckling down and doing it because several people have said they want to see it. I also am going to do a review, but not in this video because I know some people don't like to hear full reviews in the same breath. So I'm going to show you guys the ones that I've already read, which is this whole stack here, and then a few stacks of ones that I have not read yet. There's a lot. I'm in this room because I keep all my non-read books in here and all my read books in my closet, and there's more non-read than read to put in this video, so I thought I would just do it this way in here so I wouldn't have to bring them all back into my other room. I'll start with the one I'm currently reading. It's The Help by Kathryn Stockett, and it's basically told by several viewpoints of different women. It's in the South in I think the 1960s. It is about the African American maids as well as one of the white daughters of a cotton plant owner, or cotton field owner. I don't know what that's called, plantation. And it's told through their different viewpoints, and they have interesting stories, so it's good. I really like the movie, so I want to read the book. I'm only about 100 pages in. It's over 500, so I started it today, so we'll see. The next one is Honeymoon by James Patterson. I got it for $10, and it is originally $27.95, so that's great. And it's in great condition and has like a clear safety cover on it. Basically, it's about this woman who goes around and kills rich men to get their bank account money, and she does it in a way where she doesn't get caught. So, and then she kind of runs into the law, and she's kind of getting involved with the FBI agent who's trying to persecute her. So, very interesting. It was a good book. The next one is When You Were Here by Daisy Whitney. It's about a guy who just graduated high school and his mom died of cancer, and he's basically figuring out how to live and how to get closure on her death, as well as closure on his breakup with his ex-girlfriend. And the next one I got used. It's called The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. I got this from my local used bookstore, and I got it for $7.50. I think originally it was $14 or $15, and this was awesome. I just read it. It's a story about a family and love and loss, and just a life story told through the viewpoint of a dog. Only thing is, the type of dog that it describes it as is not like a golden retriever or a lab, so that was a little confusing. But it was good, and I really liked the viewpoint of the dog. Next one is The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. This was about two people who were high school lovers and then broke up for some reason. I don't need to say. I don't want to give it away. And then they're brought together by something later in life, and their relationship is kind of rekindled even though they're both kind of going through weird things in their life, and it's probably not appropriate for them at that moment. I thought it was pretty good. The next one is Jodi Picoult's The Storyteller. I was kind of mad that it's this finish on the book because it gets so dirty. I don't know if you can tell. It's like that kind of matte finish, but like my fingerprints are all over it. This one is about a girl whose grandma was in the Holocaust, and so she's kind of Jewish, but she doesn't follow the religion. And then she meets this guy who is from Germany. He was a Nazi. And he wants her to help him kill himself. And it kind of tells the story about him, the young girl, and then the grandmother. So this was a very, very deep book. It's rather big. It's not that small, but not that big either. Kind of a thick read. It's not a super easy read, but it is good. Then I read Unwritten by Charles Martin. I think this is a Christian literature book. I didn't know when I bought it. It's about two people who try to shed their identities for new ones for different reasons, and they are brought into each other's life by a father. I don't know what you call him in a church. They say confession to him. I'm sorry, I don't really know all the terms for church, but it's a man that brings them together, and it was pretty good. The next one is another book in the Pretty Little Liars series, the 9th book, and this is by Sarah Shepard. So I don't really want to give any of it away because it would give away the rest of the series. Then there is Anatomy of a Single Girl by Daria Snodowski, and it is the sequel to Anatomy of a Boyfriend, and I liked that one. It was funny, so I picked this one up, and it's about a college girl figuring out sex and love and what it really is rather than what it is with the first person you've been with. So it was pretty interesting. This one was awesome. It's a Sophie Kinsella novel, which I've never read before. She's a British author, and it's Can You Keep a Secret? It's about a young businesswoman who has a bad business meeting and goes on an airplane. She's afraid of airplanes, and she spills all her secrets to this man next to her while they have turbulence on the plane. But little does she know she's going to be encountering this man several times the rest of the novel, and he's going to bring up her little secrets to her, and it's pretty funny. So I enjoyed this. Next one is Trains and Lovers by Alexander McCall Smith. This one is a large print book, so that was interesting. And this is about 4 people who intersect on a train. They sit together in a car or something, or in their seating area, and they tell each other life stories about their parents, about them. And it's just a smaller book. It's pretty good. The next 2 are by Emily Giffin. The first one is called Baby Proof. It's about 2 people who got married, and they agreed they didn't want kids, but then years down the road, the husband decides he wants kids, and it causes issues and strain on their marriage, and it kind of tests their marriage and, like, what are people willing to compromise to stay with the people they love. And the next one is Heart of the Matter by Emily Giffin. And this one is about a married couple and how their life intersects with this other woman's life. And I didn't like this one as much. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan. But it's like a big serious thing brings their lives together in not a great way. So yeah. And then there's 3 that I don't have with me because I loaned them to my brother's girlfriend. So I'll show you those really quick. Sorry, I need to type them in on Goodreads to search for them. First one is John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. And this was about a group of young people who have cancer and kind of fall in love. And it was very sad, but a really good book. It's talked about a lot. The next one is The Lost Wife by Allison Richmond. And it was about 2 people, young lovers, who get separated by World War II. They're from, I believe, Czechoslovakia, back when that was a country. And each one believes that the other died when both of them in reality were both still alive. And they're always thinking about one another. And they encounter one another later down the road. And it tells you that in the very beginning that they meet in New York, and then the rest of the novel goes through describing what happened up to that point. So that was good. And then the last one of the ones I don't have with me is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. This was a thick book. This is used to be really popular. I think it was a best-selling book. And basically it's about 2 friends who meet and their lives together over the next 40 years or something, and it goes by decades, different parts of the book, and it kind of shows how their lives are different, similar, and how things put strain on their relationship as well as bring them closer together. So that was really good. So now on to all the books I have not read yet, which there's quite a bit. The first one is a book that I've been wanting to read. I love the movie, so I figured I'd pick up the book, and it is Nicholas Sparks' A Walk to Remember. Got this used for $5 or something, I think. I don't know. So I was really excited to get this one. The movie is so sad, so I figured the book was really good. I don't really like mass market paperbacks, but I figured I'd try it just because it was pretty cheap. Next book is There's Cake in My Future by Kim Gruenfelder. And it's about people who are brought together in like a engagement party, and they're supposed to pull these charms that predict their future or represent their life. And I think it was predetermined, so each person was supposed to get a specific one and kind of tell them what they're supposed to do in their life. And I think what happened is it definitely switched around, and people ended up getting other people's charms, like figuratively, not really, but like say one person got a baby charm, someone else had a baby or something like that. So it kind of is just like, I'm not sure, just kind of it's supposed to be funny, I think. Next one is Bouquet Toss. I think it's about a girl, by Melissa Brown. I think it's about a girl who sees all her friends getting married and she doesn't get married. And she catches the bouquet at every single wedding she attends, and she wonders if she'll get a happily ever after, just like all of her friends. I like the cover on that. And then I got 2 books of a series. They have 3 books. First one is 3 Girls and a Baby by Rachel Schurig. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I think it's about 3 girls, one of them has a baby. And then the next one is 3 Girls and a Wedding, and I think it's about 3 girls and one of them gets married. Then the next one is Moonglass by Jessie Kirby. And this is about a girl whose mom, I think, drowned or disappeared in the water. Her dad and her moved away, and then years later they moved back, and it's about coming to terms with it. And I think maybe she meets the guy based on the cover. Not too sure. Next is Morgan Matson's Second Chance Summer. It's about a family who go on a vacation after they realize the dad is diagnosed with cancer. And I think the teenage girl, meets a boy, I presume. And then I got the next 2 books in the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard, Ruthless and Stunning. And then I got The Soldier's Wife by Margaret Leroy. I like the cover on this one, and then it's very pretty on the side. And it's a World War II book, and I think it's just about how the husband is taken away at war and maybe what happens to her when she's left behind. And then The Last Time I Saw Paris by Lynn Sheen. I got this one used for $7.50 when originally it was like $15. So this one is also a World War II book, and I think it is people are living in Paris and then they're like taken away from it. I'm not exactly sure. I just know it's a World War II book. And the next one is Between Sisters by Kristen Hanna. I got this used as well. I got it for $7.50. And it was about how when they were 2 sisters, they're younger, I think their relationship was strained and torn apart. And there's something that brings them back together, some serious matter. And then I got the first in the series by Sarah Strohmeyer. It's how Zoe made her dreams mostly come true. And I think it's about a young girl who probably falls in love, and just one of those kind of teen novels. The next one is one I've heard a lot about. It's called My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. And it's a pretty thick book. It's about a girl who keeps watching this other family from her balcony, and she falls in love with that family's son. And I think she has to pick between her family and that family because of some big things that happen in her life. So it seems interesting. The next one is also one I've seen the movie of. It's my favorite movie. It's The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. Figured I'd finally read the book. All they had was the movie cover version. I wanted the original, but whatever. I think I got it for $7, so that's pretty good. A lot of people know the story. It's just about 2 people who fall in love, broken apart, and then it's just a tragic love story. It's really good. Then I got this Lullaby by Sarah Dessen, and this is about, I think it's a girl who has a lot of boyfriends, and Oh, she can't dump this boyfriend. She's hung up on this boy that she's with. Usually she breaks up with people easily, and she can't break up with this one guy that she has feelings for. Next one is Just Like That by Marcia Qualley. And I got this for $3.50, so that was nice. There's a girl who breaks up with her boyfriend. She doesn't really feel anything, and I think she sees two people before they were like killed or something, and she feels like responsible, like she should have been able to stop it because she was the last person to like see them. So maybe she feels a lot of guilt. So yeah, that one seemed pretty interesting. I'll put these back down there. And then I have one more stack of books. Sorry, this is so long. It's crazy long. Alrighty, 16 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, who am I kidding? I have 2 more stacks of books. Ugh. So I have the Shopaholic series, Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. It's a movie as well. I've seen it. It's about a girl with a shopping issue, and I think she falls in love with someone. It's a big series. I bought a box set of 3. Shopaholic Takes Manhattan is the second one. And then Shopaholic Ties the Knot is the third. And then I bought the 4th and 5th at a used bookstore. Shopaholic and Sister. And then Shopaholic and Baby. I know there's another one, but I don't know which one it is. And then I bought more books in a series that I liked. I don't know where the other one that I read is. Whatever. I bought 5 of them. I'm missing one of them. It's called Love from London. And then the next ones are Lessons in Love, All You Need Is Love, Summer of Love, and Labor of Love. I got them all used because it's out of print, and it's by Emily Franklin. And the original series is called The Principles of Love. The main character's name is Love, and she's a boarding school girl. And then, yeah, pretty good. I know that her mom is not in her life, so yeah, just gives a little bit of background. I'm going to have to find that other one, though. Next is The Impact of You by Kendall Ryan. And I think it's 2 people who fall in love, Jace and I think it's told by the man, maybe. I'm not too sure. I don't want to take too long. Next one is called Hooked by Catherine Greenman. I think it's about a teenage girl who gets pregnant, possibly. 17-year-old. The next one is War Brides by Helen Bryan. I know it's translated from another language. It's a thick book. And it's about women who get together who are wives of servicemen. Next is Jodi Picoult's Samantha Van Leer, Between the Lines. Oh, sorry. Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, Between the Lines is the name of the book. And I know it's a teenage book of Jodi Picoult. I don't know what it's about, though. Then I bought John Grisham's Skipping Christmas. I got it used. Not too expensive. It's originally like $15, and I got it for $7.50. And it's basically like the movie Christmas with the Cranks. People try to skip Christmas, and then it comes back to haunt them. Then I got the book One Day by David Nichols, and it is a movie now, and the movie's really good, and it's about 2 people who meet once, and then they get separated by life, and then brought back together. Then I got another Sophie Kinsella book, The Undomestic Goddess. It is about a girl who somehow stumbles upon these people who were looking for a maid, and she was not supposed to be that maid, and somehow gets dragged into being it, and she doesn't know how to do anything maid-like, so that sounded pretty funny. Then I got James Collins' Love in the Air, and I think it's about 2 young people who meet on a plane and fall in love. I don't know. It seemed cute. And then I got Home Again by Chris and Hannah. I don't really want to go over all of them. Then I got The Secret Life of Cece Wilkes by Diane Chamberlain. And it's a pretty thick book as well. it is about a woman who, it's about a man who killed a pregnant woman, and he's being prosecuted for the murder of her and the baby. But then this other woman is trying to decide if she should come forward because she's been raising that baby her whole life and saw the person killed or saw what happened, how the girl died, and she's trying to decide if she wants to like dishevel her whole life or not say anything and let this guy go to jail for maybe something he didn't do. So it seemed pretty good. Then I got Nicholas Sparks at First Sight, just another romance novel. I got this book for free from Goodreads. I won it off of a giveaway or something, and it is Where You Can Find Me by Sherry Joseph. So that one looked pretty good. Then I got Next to Love by Ellen Feldman, and I got this for $4, and it was originally like $25. So it's pretty awesome. And I think it's a book about war again. Then I got James Patterson's The Beach House, and I got this for $8, originally like $28, so awesome steal. Mary Higgins Clark, Daddy's Gone A-Hunting. James Patterson's Second Honeymoon. And then the sequel to Firefly Lane is Kristen Hanna's Fly Away. Almost done, guys. Then Unbreak My Heart by Melissa Walker. And I'm not quite sure what it's about. It's about a girl who has a thing with her friends and doesn't go right, and so she's stuck with her parents for the summer, and she meets a guy who has a sailboat. And then Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson, and I assume it is a love story of some sort. Then The Week Before the Wedding by Beth Kendrick. Cute cover. And I think it's how these two people are getting married, and the wife originally was married before, but her fiancé doesn't know, and I think it's coming back to bite her right before her wedding. Only 2 more. You guys excited? Almost finished. Next one is Running on Empty by L.B. Simmons. And it is about I think it's about a woman who loses her husband or something. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I'll just have to read it. And the last one is Love in Translation by Sarah Palikios. I'm not sure how to say that. And just about a girl who had a breakup and she's spending time with her friend to get over it, and maybe she falls in love with someone. That's what I assume. So that is everything. I know it's a lot of books. Sorry it was so long. But yeah, I want to show all you guys before it piled up even more. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.